let's talk about some new pics that we've got from the location shooting of the Kenobi series by way of a Rebel Force Radio listener. This is exclusive stuff, folks.
Yeah, we got a new source, Agent Kitster. Agent Kitster checking in. And he sent us this picture. He says, this is a set photo from Chapter 3, Pilgrim, from the Kenobi series. So is he saying Chapter 3 is titled Pilgrim? That's going to be the third episode from the Kenobi series? I don't know. Or is Pilgrim like one of those code names for the Kenobi series?
Well, it's a good question. So let's look at the photos that he sent us. So, I wonder about this because Pilgrim.
I don't know.
I think it's actually an episode. Well, how would he know that? That's a pretty deep level detail of knowing what the episode. Because I would argue, Jim, that maybe there are some working titles here, but I don't know that they've committed to any episode titles by.
Oh well, maybe they have.
Point.
I mean, these scripts are all pretty well fleshed out, and I mean. The series is shooting now. This we know. It's shooting in California. And this guy claims he knows somebody who works on the set of Kenobi. And he's sending us these photos. And by the way, everyone, we'll put these on YouTube so you can see them for yourself. But in no way, shape, or form am I able to confirm that these are actual pictures from the Kenobi set. I've reached out to some people, and I've received... responses like, where'd you get these? Who gave you these? And then I would respond, well, just a random listener sent it to us, and I wouldn't get any response back. So I'm trying to be totally clear and transparent with everyone. I'm not endorsing these as legit. I couldn't get confirmation on them, but Agent Kitster claims that he knows somebody working on this project and that these are actual set pictures from Kenobi. And they're very basic pictures out in the woods of huts made with branches and twigs. You know, it's a very natural setting, very primitive in nature, these huts. It looks like there's room for a bonfire or campfire in them. It looks like there's a stone foundation, and it looks like they're still under construction. The walls are only half complete from the top, from the rooftop to about midway down, these stick supports that are holding the huts up. It just looks like pieces of tree or branches. Like I said, very primitive looking, very just very real Earth. There's nothing Star Wars in any of these pictures.
You don't think so? I think there's a sort of an Endor quality. I mean, that's
okay. Yeah,
hitting me.
Maybe there's an Ewok vibe going on here.
Yeah, the primitives, and you know, of course, Star Wars storytelling always uses primitive cultures as a way to show that. Perhaps they're actually more powerful than the more technologically advanced. So that's sort of a Star Wars trope. So we could be looking at a culture that's a little bit more earthly bound.
Maybe. Could we fly through some more of these slides?
Mm-hmm.
Again, now here's an orange bridge crossing a stream. And this definitely looks like it could be shot somewhere in California.
Yeah.
No question about it. It feels more like Northern California to me than Southern California, where we know the Kenobi series is being shot. Or this could be shot on the volume for all we know. I mean, the technology is so insane. But it's just this weird orange bridge. Again, nothing Star Wars-y about it to me. I mean, this looks like something maybe the crew uses to get across the street.
Right. This isn't necessarily something that we're going to see on screen.
I mean, yeah. Again, these are so random and out there. I just don't even know if we're being played or what. Now, looks like a miniature set of terrain very similar to what we saw in the prior two photos. The photo with the hut and everything. This looks like very similar terrain, very similar environment to where you might find the foresty hut. There's something there in the center. Do you see it there, Jason? It looks like a formation there, and it almost looks similar to what we see in The Mandalorian Season 2, Chapter 6, the one with Boba Fett, when the Mando puts Grogu on the Force Rock.
Ah, right. Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm pointing at? Right there in the center, it looks like these stone trails lead to it.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
Kind of a similar formation. The round, the Stonehenge.
Yeah. All the trails sort of lead to this central location in this forest environment. Yes. So you have stone trails or rock trails that lead to this sort of central something.
And in the back, there's some formation. It looks like it could be a type of dam, or it looks like it could be maybe like an Imperial complex or something. That looks kind of Star Warsy to me. It almost looks like there's gun turrets there on the side, like laser cannons, perhaps. So that could be Star Warsy. Yep. But that's a miniature set. Again, or this could be something some joker is using for his model railroad set in his basement.
I was just going to say, this is a Lionel train set. Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Again, we could be getting played. We're not buying this necessarily from Agent Kitster, but it's interesting nonetheless. Maybe it is real. And if it is real, then jackpot for us. But here we got what looks like it may be the opposite side of the very model we were just looking at. And you see what appears to be a bunch of branches acting as a wall on the other side of that dam.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably what it is a dam. So just
and of course you see
perspective.
some real world things in the background to sort of put it in context. See like a pail or a bucket. I think it's like a backpack and maybe some chairs lined up back
folding
there.
Chairs.
Yeah. So you get a sense of the scale of it for sure. Another shot of it, similar to what we saw before. But yeah, Jim, I see what you're talking about. That central location that could be. I mean, you might expect that it could be something, special or hallowed or what have you.
Is there any way we could zoom in? Can we zoom in on that?
Let me see if we can.
Do we have the technology?
This is something I cannot do.
Okay, well
that's
okay.
I cannot zoom in. But
somebody can freeze frame this. You do a screen grab and then you zoom in on it with your own software.
For sure. And of course, if you're watching this on your Apple TV or your Roku or something like that, you're going to see this pretty big.
All right. What else?
All right. Another angle of this same configuration.
The same model. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like I said, similar to the environment that we saw those actual life-size sets. And so it looks like the Kenobi film series is definitely going to be leaving Tatooine and venturing to this wooded area. Based on what we're seeing here.
There's one we didn't get to. I'll throw this on here. Now this is
another shot of the life-size hut.
The life-size hut, but this appears to be some sort of, I don't know what this is underneath here. That might be something
like a place to build a fire.
Yep. That's what.
And then they have a wheelbarrow there, bringing in more stones to build up the fire pit. And you could see like maybe a bunch of tribal elders would be sitting in a circle around this thing, maybe Obi-Wan comes, joins them, takes a puff of their peace pipe, and they rap to him about some sort of information he needs about baby Grogu.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
But there you go. We'll see. I mean, like you said, either this is, we're being punked, or this is a great scoop for us here at Rebel Force Radio from Agent Kitster, potentially picks from the Kenobi. Look, we know that the series is in front of cameras right now. We know that production is underway. So, hey, why not? Why not? We're the number one Star Wars podcast in all of the galaxy, so it's not that far fetched to assume that maybe somebody that's close to the production there is sending us these photos. But that's great. I mean, no real spoilers here, so we're just looking at some environments that might potentially be used. But it's a heck of a lot of fun.